Is the best 20-year-old player in the history of the NBA.
What's up, y'all? This is Relly, y'all, back with another video. Yes, and today we got to talk about the Dallas Mavericks because I believe it is a lot of things the Dallas Mavericks is going to have to change in order to make this team the right suited team for Luka Doncic moving forward. But before we get into that, I need y'all to smash that subscribe button. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, share it to somebody who ain't subscribed because we are on that grind with y'all until I can get there. But with all that being said, we must talk about those Dallas Mavericks. Now, a lot of people know at this point, the Dallas Mavericks lost the series against the Los Angeles Clippers, right? Luka Doncic showed how special he was, and for a lot of people, he verified his argument to why he could be a top 5 player in the NBA right now, right? And I know a lot of people know I really like Luka Doncic, and they say, hey, are you being biased? Absolutely not, right? If you watch the beginning of this series to the end, you seen how great, how magnificent Luka Doncic was on that court from a playmaking aspect, from an offensive standpoint, from a consistency standpoint, right? Like every time the Clippers threw a double team, he read that, he ate that, and he just killed them, right? To a point where they just stopped doubling him because they realized it was no point in that. Now, yes, the defense got a lot more aggressive guarding Luka Doncic because they had to, but it was literally no defenses that was good enough to stop Luka Doncic, right? His offense was single-handedly beating the Los Angeles Clippers. You get what I'm saying? And yes, the Los Angeles Clippers start feeling their rhythm, and this is what helped them win Game 6 and Game 7. But a lot of people would argue if Luka Doncic just got a little bit more production, and when I mean production, more consistent production, Luka Doncic could have closed out this series in Game 6, honestly, right? To be honest, I don't even feel like it really should have got to this Game 7 where he lost, because that's how special Luka Doncic was in this series. And the clip I'm about to show y'all, I really thought this was going to be the situation that landed Rick Carlisle to be fired from the Dallas Mavericks. And literally right after the game was over, it came out that Rick Carlisle's job is good, right? They're not considering firing him. But honestly, for me, and I have no proof to support this, I would kind of monitor Rick Carlisle. I think they might shop him depending on which coaches is available, but they might be keeping 100% to their word, right? I just really feel like personally in Game 6, when I seen that happen, I'm like, oh yeah, Rick Carlisle is really going to be gone. I'm pretty sure a lot of people felt the exact same way because it's like, man, when you got Luka Doncic upset, right? And he's upset because he's competitive. He's a competitor, you get what I'm saying? And you have a coach who is a coach who understands what it takes to win a championship, making moves like this. You got to question, is he outdated? Is he just not doing the right things? You know what I'm saying? Is he prepared for this modern day of basketball, right? Now, obviously, the Mavericks feels like, you know, maybe that was just one of the things to get another piece of dog out of Luka Doncic, and it might very well be, but me personally, I would monitor it. But, you know, they might really see Rick Carlisle as being the guy that really brings out Luka Doncic. You get what I'm saying? Bring out that dog in him to really be a locked-in top 5 player in the NBA. And of course, we got to talk about Kristaps Porzingis because honestly, I feel like he played piss poor, man. I feel like Kristaps Porzingis, based off of what we know Kristaps Porzingis could do, he didn't live up to that, right? It was times where he just barely had 5 rebounds as a 7'3" center or power forward, whatever you want to name him. He's a big and he's barely getting 5 rebounds, right? And we're not even going to talk about him not being able to get some points on the board, right? It was very hard for him to get a bucket, right? Especially when the Clippers honestly didn't really have any big. Like Serge didn't play. Zubac is nothing. You would think is nothing for a Kristaps Porzingis, who is a lot more offensively gifted than Zubac is defensively gifted. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like Kristaps Porzingis let that team down. He let Luka Doncic down. And I just feel like Kristaps Porzingis will be shopped this offseason. I don't know if it's going to be directly this offseason or it's going to be sometime this season, but I really think he is going to be off this team, right? They might have a lot of faith in Kristaps Porzingis, but I think the fans of Dallas is starting to lose a lot of faith in him because they're looking at it from Luka Doncic is balling And he really needs one more guy to really get, because he could have beat the Clippers. He could have seen, like, he really had a shot twice, 2 years in a row to beat the Clippers. And the reason he was unable to do it is because of Kristaps Porzingis both years. Down in the comments below, let me know what y'all think about the Dallas Mavericks and what they will have to do in the offseason in order to make a legitimate team for Luka Doncic to move forward in the next upcoming year. And for more amazing content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the grind. And with that being said, go.
Hey, motivated all about cash flow, ran it up and ran out of excuses. In the field and we turn into hoopers. For the clip like bonds we shooting, just like some soldiers we trooping. Step back three, we hooping. We on house, just like Fortnite.